This is a patent. They talk about how they could mind control the cell using radio waves. They get people to do what they shouldn't have done. That's how they did it.
Who owns the patent?
You can pick them up right around. You'd be surprised when you see who owns this one here. The old CDC, the Centers of Disease Creation. Remember, these are private health companies that make money on you being sick. And we're going to go there for So the CDC, guess when they patented the coronavirus? Yeah, we can't patent something that's natural, right? You can't. That's illegal. They took the frequency of the coronavirus and they patented it and they injected it through all these different wireless devices and made people sick. That's why in weird places, the virus didn't expand like the normal virus. It was like in New York, it was like in Italy, and it didn't really expand. It was like little hot spots because they turned up the frequencies in that area. That's why they patented the coronavirus. It's right there. I have hundreds of these things, but if I don't have a patent for it, I don't talk about it. So whatever they say, I have something to back it up.
What's creating the sawtooth wave that we're looking at there?
Yeah, well, tell me.
Barely see there.
Well, first of all, you see that.
Behind there.
Hold on. So there's square waves and there's sawtooth waves. So you know, this gentleman knows a little bit about. You talking about my oscilloscope here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this actually is the power quality of the sine wave. You see this little bit of a harmonic right there?
I assume.
Yeah, it looks like a sawtooth, doesn't it? But no, it's not. It's rare. I've never seen it quite like that, where that's such a peak like that. Usually it's a little more oval, but it's just a sine wave. And this is called the ubiquitous filter, which separates the energy away from that 60 hertz cycle, so I know it's dirty. And I have a spectrum picoscope analyzer. I tell me what frequencies are on that line. And earlier there was a 20 kilohertz, which usually tells me it's switchable power supply. And I also had a 60 kilohertz, which also tells me it might be solar. So I have a little bit of an idea what's causing those frequencies, where before all we had to do back in the building biology age when I was trained was we plug these little things in a wall and you go, yep, you have dirty power, and you can hear it. This is 1627 millivolts, but that's all we knew. We didn't know what frequencies there were. So luckily I was sitting next to a 40-year electrical engineer which worked on the NASA space program, Bill Bathgate, who actually figured out why the space shuttle wouldn't launch. He's pretty smart. And actually in 1985, this is a true story, they hired him to work to hook up the IBM program for the NASA space program, and 15 seconds before the launch, the space shuttle got shut down. They came in and said, listen, all your engineers, you ain't leaving until you figure it out. They brought on cots. They couldn't leave the facility. So Bill figured out when they hooked up the new IBM programs, all the switchable power supplies created so much dirty power in the grid in the area that the space shuttle was picking up the dirty power and it wouldn't launch. So let me tell you something. Your body is way more sophisticated than the space shuttle. So if you wonder why you're not launching, when you have all this dirty energy, your immune systems get numbed down. Then you can't sleep. The biggest EMF problem I see with everybody is I can't sleep. Yeah, because your melatonin is getting shut down. No one's going to fall asleep. And if you can't get sleep, you can't recuperate. You can't download the energy from God wants to talk to you. That's our Creator wants to talk to you every day, but you can't talk to Him when you're being radiated to death. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. So you have to have that clarity. You have to detox and get yourself in some sort of a mode of your ability for your body can fire off frequencies all the time, which is talking to each other in these frequencies, 0 to 100 hertz, and then your biofield works in the gigahertz range. That's why Wi-Fi was used in the documents I have right here. It was used to create the corona because it attacks your biofield. It's the energy field around. That's what they're after. That's where your soul's at. And they're trying to download your soul to what they call the digital twin. I didn't say it. The WF said it. And Professor Horry, whatever his name they call it, he says, yeah, we're going to steal your soul. You're not going to talk to your Creator anymore. We're going to be your new God. It's called the digital cloud. And it's all electromagnetic poison. That's going to be your new little digital cloud. That's you now. That's what we're doing. Dr. Professor Harari. Yuval Harari. Yeah, that guy. I can't even pronounce his guy. I mean, listen, they'll tell you what they're doing. I mean, it's unbelievable. The CDC has a 5-page report on as of 6 years ago about the zombies, all the zombie apocalypse. I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah, someone. You have a question?
Well, what about that dumb tower at the end of my driveway?
Oh, back to that one again?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't have smart meters in our homes. It's one pole that everybody's.
So you're not your transformer, but you're talking about some like a hall for all your.
Whole neighborhood.
Okay.
A community spot.
Water, electric, everything.
Okay.
is
Oh,
on
there's several of them though. They have one for each house, or just one big one?
one big one. for
Okay.
the whole
Where
neighborhood.
town is that at?
St. Charles.
St. Charles.
City.
So it's detached from the house.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
It's for everybody's
At the end of the
house.
driveway.
Okay. Well, that's way better. You're further away. You're still getting hammered by that. That stuff goes 1,600 feet. You
So
know.
I need you to come and test it.
Yeah, we can test it. That'd be a lot of fun to test that one there. Anybody want to see the oxygen test? Fun?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of want to do it here. So I'm gonna put this on here because we gotta make sure we don't, humans are dirty people. We have to protect ourselves. We're real dirty. Well, we'll turn this on here. So I'm gonna see how much oxygen. Hopefully it'll work. All right, I'm gonna hold this down a little longer. So basically, the OSHA says. Okay. I can't see. What does that say right there? I'm gonna give the glasses.